happens, and I don't know, I might even have a sketch of this one, I don't know if I can sketch it for you if you want me to watch me do this. But anyways, what ends up happening is this particular customer calls up and says, you know what, I want to do something that I can exercise my neck. And they want to be able to do it so they can press, so they get the resistance from here, and it kind of goes out to here. And so the next step is, I would make a simple sketch. And when I do my simple sketches, I'll just do a quick one for you. I'll do a simple sketch, and I don't give the information to the customer. And you can watch this as it's done. So I'll make a simple sketch, and I've done this a lot of times. And it'll look kind of something like this, which is something that looks like this. And I'll put little covers on it. And I'll say, you know what, this is stretches from here to here. And I'll say it's, let's say it's 20 inches when it's unstretched. And when it's fully stretched, it's, let's say, 40 inches from here to here. And then I'll maybe make some designations. This is going to be orange. Let's see if I can write upside down. Not really well, like an engineer. Doesn't really make any difference. And then maybe you put on here that it's got some foam covers on the things and say, is this what you want? If I have a really, really, really big customer, we actually have some 3D software, like to build out an entire gym. We have some 3D software that we've actually created an entire gym for them and said, is this what you're looking for? What do you think? So once this is done, we actually have a team that makes these things to custom specs in the back, and we will send out the sketch to them. They then make these things and then bring it back, as we'll show photographs. Here it is. And like one day we did 17 new products for them. And they decided on like 4 or 5 of these things, and we then said, let's go shoot a video. But in the middle is all the packaging and shipping. And so on the outside is all the supply lines. So we have sewing here, the elastics here, we have metals packaging and screen printing back here. And by the way, we do a lot of stuff. Most companies only do one thing. We try to do lots and lots of stuff, which is really stupid sometimes, but we have some abilities that no one else has. But all this parts, the engineer has to design it how it fits together, all the pieces together. And by the way, you can't make it so it shakes, and you can't make it so it gets collapsed, and it's a lot more difficult than people think. The packaging is like a whole space in its own. But this is what the thing looks like when it's done. So this is the video shoot room, and we have several different stages, or what do you want to call it. You can shoot over here, we shoot here, and this is a really cool area here, where if you actually take photos and videos in this area, you'll see the endless corners. So the corners are rounded. When you take photos, it has a really weird feel to it because you don't see any corners in the background. It looks like a white sheet. So I could, in theory, make all the product, prototype it. Then the customer says, well, I want to see what it looks like. I've taken pictures on the white thing. I've actually had people stand there and try them. We shoot a video, and I can have this all done. And now my marketing guys can actually, now we have a website and some other stuff. We can actually take a product from concept to market in less than 48 hours. We made a rubber mat out of the same size. It was like 3 feet by 4 feet, and we cut out the holes. So you do a little foot drill, you step inside these little holes. Well, these were scrap. And I'm like, okay, so why don't we try to sell the scrap? And these are selling more than the other ones. We sell thousands of these things, and originally it was just a scrap idea. So you might be able to turn scrap into money. It's very interesting. You then have to decide where your brand is. Your product line is. Because, I'm going to sell a bunch for $1, or I'm going to sell them at $3. Can I get people to buy? If your brand is low cost, inexpensive, sell lots and lots of them, maybe that's cool. But if your brand is like 3M, which I think this is a 3M product, 3M is known for high quality. So you can't throw out a junky product. And in the meantime, you say, it's a higher quality, just try it. I'm going to give you one. You try it, oh my gosh, I'm getting 10 times better use out of this. That's part of your branding. You say, now it's worth it. So now I'm willing to pay a few more dollars for this piece if I can get 10 times as many parts out of it.